If you've ever loved someone but didn't feel the same desire for them anymore, that can be incredibly confusing because we're taught that love and desire should go together. But if you've ever loved someone but didn't feel the same desire for them anymore, that can be incredibly confusing because we're taught that love and desire should go together. So when desire changes, people start asking, do I still love them? Or even worse, what's wrong with me? But what if love and desire are not the same thing? In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between love and desire, why they often change in long-term relationships, and what couples misunderstand about how they actually work. So love is an attachment. It's a connection. It's a bond. It's a sense of security. It's the feeling of, this is my person. Okay? Desire is different. Desire is about attraction. It's about curiosity, openness, and a sense of a certain level of vulnerability. Love makes you feel safe, and desire requires you to be open. And you can be open in a way that is not at all connected or tied to love at all. So those two things are not always the same experience. In the beginning of any relationship, love and desire can often feel like the same thing because they're happening and growing simultaneously because everything is new. There's attention, you have excitement, you have connection. But over time, relationships begin to settle into stability. And that stability is good for love. It's perfect. You have to have it. You want to have it for love. But desire does not need stability. It needs way more than stability. Desire needs emotional connection. It needs presence. It needs an environment where a woman feels safe enough to be open. So when that desire begins to change, many people assume that the love must be gone. But often the love is actually still there. The environment for desire has just changed. Your desire is going to respond to emotional safety, feeling seen, feeling chosen, feeling a beautiful connection, and having that space to actually relax. And it is affected by stress. It's affected by pressure, resentment, emotional disconnection, feeling overwhelmed with life, career, responsibilities. So a woman can genuinely love her partner and still not feel desire in the same way. And it's not because she stopped caring, but because her body is responding to the emotional environment of that relationship. So imagine a couple that functions so very well together. They handle their responsibilities, they're supporting one another, they rarely argue, and from the outside looking in, everything looks stable. But emotionally, they've stopped really connecting. They don't check in with each other. They don't share deeply with one another. They don't create moments of closeness. Over time, that love remains, but the desire begins to fade because desire again needs more than stability. It needs connection. Honestly, this was one of the hardest things for me to understand because I remember being in a place where I still cared, I still loved, but something felt different. And I did not know exactly what that was. I didn't understand that love and desire doesn't always move together. And most of our spouses, our partners, don't understand this either. So it wasn't until much later, I began to study this, reflect on my own experiences, that I realized that this is something that a lot of women go through. A lot of couples experience this, but very few people are explaining it in a way that actually makes sense. And I just hope that something about what I'm sharing with you actually makes sense, that you're actually able to gain something from this. So I want to leave you with this. If desire has changed in your relationship, it doesn't actually mean that love is gone. It may just mean that something in the emotional connection needs attention. And when that connection improves, desire often follows. I'm so very curious about what you're thinking. So, do you think love and desire feel the same to you? Or have you experienced them differently over time? Please share. Please let us know. Let's help each other and be there for one another as we are moving into these beautiful women who are becoming more and more. Before you go, sit with this one last question. What is my body or my heart trying to tell me that I haven't fully named yet? Stay close. We're having real conversations. I hope to see you in the next video.